Brickworld Chicago 2024. This is David, and he brought a very fancy roller coaster. So, what's going on here?
Hey, my name's David Manfred. Yeah, this is the Loop and Swoop roller coaster. It has a central chamber that lifts the carts up. It pushes on a little white knob there on the side of the roller coaster, and then from the top, they either go down the loop or go down the swoop. It is all one continuous track, so the yellow track leads into the blue track, and the blue track leads into the yellow track. What you're seeing right there is a speed regulator wheel on the side that helps keep the carts equidistant from each other so they don't group up. This speed regulator right here controls the speed of the inner shaft, and then this one controls the speed of the, I'll call it separator. The coaster can go faster than this, but since I've opted for a very minimal support system, I try not to because it really starts to shake if I make it go any faster than it is now. The shaking doesn't really cause problems with the coaster. It does run consistently, whether it's shaking or not. I do have to apply WD-40 to the tracks about every 3 hours or so to help keep the carts moving smoothly. So otherwise, they will occasionally get stopped here at the top of the loop or on one of these swoops. They'll get stuck. If you haven't worked with Lego tracks before, they are pretty difficult to work with. If everything isn't just perfectly aligned, the carts will get stuck. So it took a lot of trial and error to get this running so consistently. At a certain point, I didn't know if it would happen, but I'm thankful. I feel like I got there at the end.
So it's so good to see those old 9-volt transformers again. So it's not possible without them, right?
Exactly. I was so happy to see that these are still in circulation. Lots of people still selling them. They're still out there and available. So if you need them, buy them. They're a lifesaver.
So you mentioned like the new roller coaster track, which is like out there since 5-6 years. Was it difficult to work with those elements?
Incredibly difficult. Lego has made it a little bit easier in the past. This is based on the idea for the central lift is from a 2020 Ideas roller coaster. It reached 10K votes, but it wasn't made into a set. But back then, you had to actually bend these 90-degree curve pieces here to get this central chamber how it is. Since then, I'm really thankful Lego has released a different version of the curve that is raised by 3 bricks, so you no longer have to bend the tracks to get this kind of effect. So that makes things a lot easier to work with.
So there's no illegal building technique involved here?
Okay, I might not go that far. If you can see these, I do bend the tracks a little bit with these downward straights here, like when it connects here. It is being bent just a tiny bit. Everything else I believe is legal though.
Okay. This sounds good to me. And if people would like to know more about your work here, do you have any Instagram account? Are you on YouTube? What's going on?
I am on Instagram at David Builds the Bricks, and I do plan to start a YouTube account eventually to show off more of my builds.
All right, David, thank you so much. This is a very cool build, and hope to see you next year.
Thank you. I plan to be here. Have a good one.